Hello and welcome. This is Rooflemonger, and my friends, man, do we got so much info for you right now. So we have a partial look at Season 3 of Dragon Ball FighterZ, and this partial look still gives us tons and tons of information. First up, what you're seeing on the screen, the Season 3 patch will launch on the 25th of February, which will be one day before Kefla drops, just so you know. And with that stated here, let's just go into everything here. So we're going to be covering system level changes here, partial character changes. We know a little bit for every character, but not everything for every character, and some of the new assists and all the new madness that's going to be happening. Now, real quick before we get into the meat of it, I just want to give a very big thank you to Ho-chan, Yago XYZ, and Monocaros, as their translation efforts are what made a lot of this possible, as this is a Japanese stream with Japanese writing and obviously a little difficult to suss out some aspects if you're not a native Japanese speaker. That said, let's get to it. So first, let's talk the assists. Everyone knows we get 3 assists, but we had the golden assist, and that was a bit of a mystery, but now the mystery is solved. So the golden assist is universally the C-type assist. So assists 1, 2, and 3 are A, B, and C. And the C-type assists are the gold assists. And the gold assists are straight up meant to be the best assist. Straight up. They are better than the other assists the other characters have, given to them. But it does come with a penalty. So yeah, you get the nice gold flash. You get, like a mini combo for some of them. And some of them teleport right to the enemy. But the penalty here is gold assists take way more time to recover than a regular assist. So if you had a regular old, like say Super Saiyan Goku Beam assist, it would recover faster than his gold assist would. Now that said, gold assists, once again, they're fairly strong, right? A gold assist for Cooler, for example, because we now know Cooler has a beam assist as his gold assist. However, he does the beam, and then if it hits, he also teleports above you and then smacks you down on top of it. So in those situations where you say you call a beam assist and you don't know if you're going to get hit or not, well, say you got the hit, you couldn't get any conversion, right? With Cooler, he will hold them in place long enough to make sure you always get a conversion versus just a regular old beam assist. So that's what makes it quite a bit stronger, and with that in mind, it will take a little bit more time to regenerate than a regular assist would. Now, let's talk about the limit break. So when that was announced, looking at the comments on the YouTube video and all that, a lot of you guys were terrified, saying this is going to kill the game and all that kind of stuff. So limit break is you get a bar and it's a 10% damage buff. That's it. That's it. You're not doing like triple damage like your Dark Phoenix in Marvel 3 or whatever, X Factor. It's just 10%. So you get a bar and 10%. So it's a nice little push to help you get that comeback, to be sure. But is it X Factor? Is it going to kill the game like some people were worried about? Well, no. It's a nice to have, but it's not going to massively swing the tables, to say the least. Now, once again, it does indeed stack with Sparking Blast. So if you spark and you're in this mode, then hey, you'll do even more damage yet, to be sure, right? You'll have your normal sparking plus your 10%. But in the end, it's just not the game changer some people thought it was going to be or feared it was going to be. Snapback. So it turns out snapbacks are more than just you come in a lot quicker. So the base level is now you do come in a lot quicker than you used to be sure. But now how it works is it is variable. It's something I've been asking for God knows how long now, and it's the case. So apparently, as it stands, if the translations are correct, all you have to do is hold back when you get snapped out. If you hold back, you come in basically on the old snapback timing. If you don't hold anything, then you come in on the current new very quick snapback timing. So you can come in now slow or fast, and now getting snapped is no longer a guarantee, like you're done, you have to hold this next stuff for like the next 20 seconds, right? So you control when you come in, and that's what I've wanted for so long, so I'm just very, very happy about it. There are quite a few features now in place to make sure you're not blocking forever, and this is one, as Dragon Rushes are a lot better now, as you can basically cancel a normal into a Dragon Rush, it would seem, or at the very least a light specifically. So you can catch people way off guard, to say the least. Before, if you're even in a little bit of block stun, DR would never connect in a million years, and now you can totally catch people with this. During the stream, Goichi himself, the master of teching the Dragon Rush, was caught off guard a lot, to say the least. So basically, it's almost like tick throws in Street Fighter. You are now able to use Dragon Rush in a wider variety of situations. And in case you haven't heard or seen about it yet, basic Ki blasts are now reflected by your Ki charge as well. This next one here I got translated live in the Open Rec stream itself. So take it with a grain of salt, as once again we don't have patch notes. But as we understand it, if you are in block stun or otherwise engage in like blocking or something on one side or the other, assists generally won't recover as fast, is my understanding. Obviously the gold type assists recover a lot slower anyways. But the idea is they don't want it to be, you know, one player's turn forever with assists regenerate, block stun forever, assists regenerate, block stun forever. So if you burn your assist, it takes a little bit longer to come back normally than otherwise if you were both in neutral to begin with. Also, vanishes can now be cancelled on hit. So you can cancel into homing dash, or you can special cancel, or whatever you want. So that's just going to add like a whole new layer of combo ability, I guess. Now, the example shown of like vanish into homing, you could do that anyways, just land, right? But now you can just not have to land homing right away, or just cancel into a special. Now, I'm not sure if you're allowed to special cancel on block. I think that would be a little nutty. But still, hey, opens up more offensive routes. And before we get into the partial character changes that we have, just some other house cleaning. EX moves now only cost half a bar, so they cost 0.5 a bar instead of a full bar, which is great. We also have daily quests coming in different form than the ones we already have, I assume, anyways. And obviously there is new modes and a lot of other stuff we just don't even know yet until we get the full patch notes. Now, we talk about the full patch notes. Not so that. Let's get the partial ones we have anyways for the characters, and let's talk about it. So Mono Karos was a literal saint and compiled this together, make things a lot easier. So let's just start at the start and work our way down. First up here, Android 16, jumping heavy is now faster. That'll allow for new combo routes, I'm very sure. And his B, secondary assist, is a projectile. I'm assuming it'll be his S in some form. Bardock, his aerial level 1 super will be easier to DHC off of. His B-type assist is 236S, that's this guy here, and if it hits, it'll do a follow-up. For Frieza, you can now cancel Golden Frieza manually, meaning you can end it on your own terms, say after you get knocked down or something, versus it just expiring randomly and then you die for it. And his Jump S can now beat Super Dashes. I'm not a Frieza player myself, so I'm not sure how valuable that'll be, because it's not the best move to use by itself, but hey, maybe it will be now, I don't know. Teen Gohan, so his level 3 follow-up, the level 5, when you burn the additional 2 bars, the situation is now better afterwards, meaning probably you have a better setup or something after you do your level 5. The B-type, is second assist, is a diagonal downward ki blast, meaning, you know, the air bombs. Goku Blue, command grab range increased, good. L version gives sliding knockdown, good, make him more like a grappler. A-type assist, that is the dive kick, the universally reviled assist, now ground bounces, making it infinitely more useful. Good times for Goku Blue, even off those two things alone, let alone whatever else is going to happen, right? Janemba, 236X specials, those are the sword slashes, now recover faster, good, let's control neutral better. The A-type assist now fires more projectiles, so normally he just sticks his hand out and does like 2 little boops and does more, so it'll do more than that, I guess. Piccolo, the 214 LM moves, that's like his counter into teleport, will now catch attacks earlier, meaning I'm assuming the armor starts up faster. And his regular assist, the one he already has, now shoots 2 homing projectiles instead of 1. So it's basically the little shot and then it's the big shot, and that's kind of crazy. That's kind of a big deal. Makes it literally twice as good, I guess. For Blue Vegeta, the follow-up to his level 3, so his level 5 as well, also a better situation. A-type assist damage increase, that's the big bang attack he already has. B-type useful against grounded opponents. From what I've seen, the B-type is just the third hit of his auto combo, like him smashing down. So I guess we'll have to see on that. 214X more effective against jumping attacks, so that is his tornado spin. I'm assuming that mean it become like air invincible on frame 1. Also stays the air version has been buffed. B-type assist is 236S, that is the beam, so his second assist is the Kamehameha. Android 17 here is stand light, is crouch light, and are easier to connect on airborne opponents. Standing medium, startup is faster, good, you can use it. And can now perform jumping 236S and 214S during grounded. That's his wall bounce stuff. So basically you're saying you can cancel your wall bounce into a wall bounce. So that'll probably look really weird and really janky, but maybe it'll be pretty fun. Beerus, Air 214X, that is the dunks. So the dunks now ground bounce on hit, making them much more useful. So that's the kind of thing where you can like get your dunk in, and then call an assist, hit them, recombo, all that kind of stuff. His C-type assist, that's his golden assist, is his 214S, that's his invincible reversal, and as you've seen in trailers and stuff, so it'll teleport to the enemy and he'll just go crazy and do it. Majin Buu, down medium now combos into stand medium. That's kind of a big deal for a lot of this combo potential. His stand medium is the overhead and is very slow, honestly, and now that he can combo into it, that's pretty friggin' good. Also, his B-type assist is the Fat Toss. Once again, he had that back in the betas and like the pre-release builds of the game, and then they gave him the bad breath, and now he finally has it back. And as for Ginyu, hey, he has a new level 3. Let's show it to you right now. Pretty crazy, right? Certainly a lot better than charging Milky Cannon to level 3. Looks really cool, really fun. Also, his B-type, his secondary assist, is his Stand S. And yes, he will rotate through the whole Ginyu Force. So he'll go through Galdo, going to Raccoon, going to Birder, going to Jace. In the whole setup. Like, they'll go 1 to 1 to 1 to 1. Now, the only thing is, I don't know if it'll affect his rotation when he's tagged back in. But still, hey, I think it's kind of interesting. So, for base, Goku says times 3 times 20 Kaioken finisher can now heavy plus special afterwards. So maybe an additional hit. I've never really been a base Goku player. I actually don't know what this means, I'm sorry to say. His secondary assist, though, charges his Spirit Bomb and increases your meter. So when he comes out, he will charge, like, you know, for his Spirit Bomb, like the regular throw, not the level 3 super. And I guess he'll give you bar like Morgan or something in Marvel 3, so that's interesting. I had never seen him shoot it in the gameplay that I had, only charge it, but hey, that's an interesting take on it. And I suppose when you tag him back in, he'll have it nice and ready to go. Super Saiyan Goku, the Kamehameha recovers faster, so making a much more valuable zoning tool, I suppose. His C-type, the gold-type assist, is a multi-hitting move, but only does his follow-ups if it hits. So if it's blocked, no follow-ups. Jiren, so his 214L, quarter circle back L, catches lows, which I guess means it catches everything, because this was already the one that catches like mids and highs, right? 214M, quarter circle back M here, recovers faster, so that was the one normally dedicated to lows, so maybe that's like instant or something. And it's easier to combo into jumping down H, that's his spin into the boot. So for Tien, stand H, that's his big boot, recovers faster on hit. And also using 214S, that is the Chiaotzu call, increases meter and holds the opponent in place longer. The Chiaotzu call was already good, like straight up. So getting more meter and having people stunned for longer, hey, that's awesome. And hopefully that's also applicable to the assist that calls Chiaotzu. So for Super Saiyan Vegeta, it says the 214H, that's his EXD, buffed and sends opponents to the opposite side of where it started now. And standing 5S, you know, your basic key blast, and 2M, easier to connect on airborne opponents. So it should make certain combo routes in the corner a lot easier at the very least. For Zamasu, we have here stand S untech time has been increased, meaning the minimum amount of hits done, even in a long combo, will be better now, so more combo routes will be possible. And a C golden type assist covers a large area with a follow-up attack on hit. Android 18. Command grab range has been increased. Good, because their command grab was not the best, and I like seeing command grabs get better in this game. 214H can now perform a follow-up attack manually. 214H, that's her calling 17 blast and assist. So maybe you can make him call his beam like on purpose now? If so, that's kind of a big deal. I guess it's really nice. For Broly, 214S, that's the energy shield, recovers faster. Nominally a buff. In neutral, it absolutely is. It might screw over some setups I have, or I use it for mathematically perfect timing. I don't know. But nominally a buff, and maybe it'll just ruin my weird setups. I don't know. His secondary assist fires a rapid volley of ki blast from the air, so basically he'll just dump his air S on you. For Cell, first up here is EX Rolling Crush Attack. Now hits the opponent from behind, so is that a cross-up? That'd be kind of crazy. His B-type secondary assist is a rushing attack useful for grounded opponents. And for Gogeta, jumping H now starts up faster, meaning you should probably be able to attack it to an end of a combo or somewhere in a combo you weren't able to before. And also his B-type assist is 214X, meaning it's his invincible reversal. That is his B-type assist. Now if it keeps some of the wall bounce properties, you know, that'd be pretty big, that'd be pretty cool. For Goku Black here, can Gatling from 5S into 5H or 2H, meaning you can now do his close S and combos and stuff, and actually get your heavier down heavy afterwards. So that's really nice. Also really nice, can chain down light into itself once, meaning you can go like down light real quick like some other characters can. And his 2M, his down medium, now has faster startup. Overall, hey, that's all pretty nice. Gotenks can perform different specials during 236X and 214X. Now, I'm aware the punches you can cancel into the spin. Does that now mean you can cancel the spin into the punches? I'm not sure. I'm not a Gotenks main, so I'm not really sure what that means too well. Also, 236LM, that's the ghosts. They start up faster now and are easier to combo afterwards. Krillin, Rock, and Bean are now separate moves. If you're Krillin main, I'm sure you're going crazy. And he gets infinite Senzu beans. He won't run out. And his secondary assist is the Kamehameha beam. Trunks, 214H, that's the EX flip. You can now control it vertically up into the air as well. It's pretty crazy. They showed it off in the stream. Also, his B-type assist, secondary assist, and Masenko, once again, another beam assist. For Vegito, it says 2S, that's his grounded sword, easier to follow up afterwards. Hey, that's good. And B-type assist is an advanced rushing attack. Didn't get to see that one. However, I did get to see, I guess, what is his third assist, which is just jump S, his key sword downwards. Android 21, very big. All versions of her command grab now give a sliding knockdown, really good. And her grounded level 3 now fills all 4 absorb slots, whatever the properties of the character she does level 3 to, right? So you can go from literally nothing to having a full deck stacked out. Kind of a big deal. Expect the rise of Android 21, probably, honestly. For Dragon Ball Super Broly here, down L, 2L, moves forward and reaches further horizontally. If true, that's ridiculous and probably makes it the best down light in the game. It's already 6-framer. Its vertical hitbox is insane. So yeah, I don't even know, man. That's kind of nuts, really. B-type and C-type's assists are long-range projectiles. The C-type is the beam and has a follow-up if the beam connects. And then I would assume then that means the B-type is the eraser blow. So for Cooler, stand S here, untech time increase. I'm assuming this also means the jumping version. Untech time meaning basically has a better hit stun value even at higher combo counts. So if you do a lot of jumping combos and go for like S and try to go into Dragon Punch, it'll whiff, and maybe now in these situations it will connect. C-type assist is his beam. He'll hit you with the beam, and if the beam connects, he teleports above, and he hits you with his punch follow-up to his Dragon Punch. So for Adult Gohan here, can connect a super after landing and attack from 236H. That's his EX uppercut. And as it currently stands, if you try to do his level 1 after an EX uppercut connects, it just whiffs. You can't connect. So I guess it now will. C-type, the golden assist, is now a long range attack. Doesn't state if it's the Masenko beam or not, though. For GT Goku, it says here, for power pole, jumping, and grounded attacks, easier to combo after. Hey, I guess. His B-type assist is 214X. That is the Dragon Flash Fist, so that actually probably would be pretty good as well. For hit, we now know here, so when he does the stance and does the medium hit, it is now a sliding knockdown. As it currently stands, the enemy gets to bounce the second they hit the ground, so hey, that's a really big improvement. Also, his gold assist is medium stance and triple hit lasers. And that's really good for a lot of stuff. I think hit will see a lot of use because of that assist. Nappa says here, stand as change knockback on airborne opponents. Now, I really sincerely hope it means jumping S, not just grounded S, because grounded S is kind of whatever. Like, maybe you can get an extra hit. I don't know. Jump S would be the big change, which means he can combo into down heavy in the air, mid-screen without an assist, which is what I've been wanting since the game launched. Now, that said here, 236LM, 214LM, that is his level 1 and his level 3, says now can be held to change the attack, and it doesn't state what it changed the attack to, and they didn't show it off on the stream. This is my biggest question mark as a Nappa fan. If you're letting me alter the supers, they should at least show it off, I guess. So nothing in this list so far has been a nerf specifically, but this one reads as a nerf to me. For base Vegeta, it says here, jump up, jump back, jump forward, key blast, now fires at new angles. If I was maining base Vegeta, I would not want these angles to change. The angle is the best part about it, as it lets you be stupid belligerent with it. So if the angle is changed, I can only see that as a nerf, but I guess we'll find out soon enough. 214S, that's when he grabs you and throws you up in the air. It is now followed up by a super. Additional damage will be added, so you're actually incentivized to use it because you will get more damage than you would have otherwise. And finally, Videl. I guess Videl's been hanging out with Cooler and Broly too much because she picked up a pretty big boy trait. So 6H, the Justice combination, that's her triple hitting move here, the command normal, now goes through projectiles, and just states projectiles, not like weak projectiles, just projectiles, period. Also, her counter super now activates on frame 1, making it infinitely more useful. And my lord, that is just some of the stuff we know. Once again, that is a partial list of changes, both for systems and for balance in general, right? There's a lot more to come. This video is like, what, over 20 minutes already? So yeah, Season 3, once again, I've stated this so many times, very big deal to be sure. Make sure to check the channel when the patch actually comes out proper. It'll be detailed in full, and we'll be showcasing all the new assists and all that kind of stuff. But as it stands, yeah, that is what we know for the moment. I'm very happy, and I'm very excited, and I hope you guys are too. But otherwise, my friends, that's the end of this video. So thank you very much for watching. Hope this video has found you well. Go and play some Dragon Ball.
Oh, yeah.